welcome to Subtrending. My name is Jessica, and I am your host of Subtrendy's weekly talk show. On the show today, we have Andrew, Emily, and Thomas. And so I open it up every single week with, how are you guys doing? Because I care about you. They're my fam.
I'm good. I've got a long weekend this weekend, like most people do. Happy birthday, America.
Yeah. Three cheers for 4th of July. Boom. Yeah. I'm not going to actually drink because we're in the middle of talking.
I'm doing real gifts. I've already had 2 glasses of wine tonight, so
yeah.
So it'll just be extra fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you, Thomas?
I'm so ready to blow stuff up this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sad you guys are going to be gone. We can experience that together.
It's okay. We can blow other things up.
Zachary just messaged me, so I'm going to mute that.
Oh, that sounds like a good idea.
Excuse you, Zachary.
Yeah, Zachary.
Hey, Zachary, how's it going?
Doesn't even watch these. Probably doesn't even like us on Facebook.
Oh, you can't be shaming people on Facebook.
I love Zach. He called me yesterday. He's like, I need graphic novel suggestions. I have Barnes & Noble gift cards. And I was like, I'm your guy. I'll help you out.
Oh, is this one of our 2-minute topics?
No, sorry. Go.
Sassy pants.
I was like, that would be kind of strange.
Yeah.
Andrew's conversation with Zachary. Talk about it. 2 minutes.
Yes, 2 minutes.
Everyone can relate to this.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so now that I'm done being sassy and we're done talking about Zach, we are going to talk about Tom Felton, which is like kind of a weird thing to say because I feel like he doesn't really, you don't hear a lot about
Not
him.
as relevant anymore.
I am ready to talk about Tom Felton.
Yeah.
Then let's do it. So, Tom Felton was just cast in The Flash.
Ready, go.
As whom?
He's a Star Lab. He works at Star Lab.
Yes.
No. I'm sorry. Correction. He is a fellow police officer at the Central City Police Department with Barry.
Like forensics is what he does.
Yes,
That's why
and
the lab. He's in the lab.
Yes,
with
and
That
he
makes more
thinks,
sense because he seems like a lab nerd and not a cop.
Exactly. He thinks there's more to Barry than meets the eye, which right. Spoilers. Barry Allen's the Flash. Watch the first episode.
What?
Yeah, you figured that out. Anyway.
I love Tom Felton. I was one of those freaks that, in middle school was, super in love with Draco Malfoy.
Oh.
You would be.
Yeah.
100%.
I was all Harry.
I didn't have an opinion.
That sounded a lot worse than I meant.
That was,
sorry.
the best.
I was all Harry.
Yeah, I'm usually the one that says, the terrible things that, could be terribly misconstrued. That was you today.
That was me today.
I'm interested to see what Tom Felton does as, kind of a villain for this, because, depending on his motives, could be kind of
I thought you were going to say depending on his mode, and I was like, he's not a robot.
No, depending on his motives could be really detrimental to Barry and him being the Flash.
Yeah.
I have not watched season 2 of the Flash, or the last half of it, so I don't know where they're leaving off and everything.
Well, something that was kind of interesting too with the Flash is that they just announced the 3rd season is going to start with Flashpoint.
Yes.
Which that's pretty exciting.
That's very exciting. I need to catch up on season 2. I'm gonna do that this weekend.
Yeah.
No, I don't watch too many superhero TV shows as much, but do you think that this role could kind of transition itself into one of the Flash's more traditional supernatural villains?
He's got a lot of villains cast already, to be fair. The only one we really haven't seen, I think, is Boomerang.
No, I think Captain Boomerang's been on there before.
Is he? I don't remember him, but for the most part, pretty much all of his.
Yeah, there's been Mirror Master, there's been
Captain Cold,
Trickster.
Heatwave.
Yeah, they've done a lot of them.
Grodd's a monkey though, so you can't really cast him.
So if Captain Cold and Heatwave come together, is it just a
You
kind
can't
of normal
cast
day?
a monkey.
No. Not CGI.
Planet of the Apes.
I love
Which
that.
also Tom Felton was in.
Come on.
So
Yeah.
He wasn't.
Perfect.
Wait, was he?
Yeah.
So maybe that's what it is.
He was in Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
yeah, not
is
the
that?
one in the
Oh no, I'm
60s.
sorry, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
One of the
Yeah.
Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, he was the guy that treated the monkeys like crap.
Oh.
I think that was Rise.
I have to absolutely rewatch that now because I watched it and I
Is
didn't
it
pitch it.
Dawn or Rise first?
It's Rise and then Dawn.
Rise and then Dawn. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. they're-
Which essentially are the same thing.
Yeah,
So
it's kind of misleading. The next one's just gonna be beginning of the Planet of the
Yeah.
Apes.
Sunrise of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
Anti-Twilight. Anyway.
Alright,
Next
next topic. We're going to stay on TV for a little bit longer, and we are going to talk about something that we all love so incredibly much, Game of Thrones.
I hate this show so much.
You're a damned
Game
liar.
of Thrones?
Anyway, what are we talking about?
Okay, so we are going to talk about 2 records that it completely smashed this week.
Yes.
And, or I guess this past week.
Yep.
So, because as of when this airs on Sunday, it will have
It's
officially
been a full week.
It's the first week we don't get a new episode.
Yeah, I think we're 36 weeks away.
I'm really depressed about it.
I know.
Like,
Should we keep this a little spoiler free?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah, we
let's
should.
keep it,
Yeah,
let's keep it
spoiler show,
spoiler-free.
Iron Couch, if you want to watch that.
Yeah.
For this, I
Yeah.
think we just talk about strictly business.
No, this will be spoiler free. We're just gonna talk about the business side of this.
Everybody put on your ties.
Everybody,
Business
yes. Okay, I'm glad that we all did that and it wasn't just me.
I thought it was gonna be just me for a minute.
I know,
I
but
really didn't care. I was
hive
good for
mind, man, hive mind.
What
Okay,
record did it
so
break?
the records that it broke.
Oh, records. I'm sorry.
Records, there's two.
Hmm.
So it was the most viewed episode of Game of Thrones ever,
Yep.
which is
Winds of
pretty
Winter?
amazing.
Yep.
Winds of Winter,
Okay.
the
Yep.
past episode, with I think about 9 million people.
Over.
Over 9
I think it
million
was over
people.
9.5.
So it's a lot. You know, I think that they've had ones that were pretty close. They hover in the 8 million-ish for some of their big episodes.
Battle of the Bastards was pretty high as well.
Yeah.
I actually just looked at these the other day. The beginning of the season really spiked, and then it really dropped off and kind of
Which
came back
makes
up.
sense. I felt like that kind of fit the season.
Yeah.
And then the other record that it broke was on IMDb. It is the only television show ever to have 2 episodes of the show that both have a perfect 10.
Ready, go.
Let's talk.
That being said, the only other show that has a perfect 10 is Breaking Bad with
Ozymandias.
Ozymandias, yeah.
So-
From
That's
season
good.
4. I believe. I haven't seen it, so let's not spoil that either. But no, I think this is definitely deserved
Yes.
for being
Oh, yeah.
2 perfect 10s.
Yes.
These last 2, and we should also mention that the other episode that was rated 10 was Battle of the Bastards.
Yeah. Mhm. So I
So
think,
back to back,
it
one-two
goes.
punch.
Look, I just wrote an article actually that kind of compiled all of our opinions on what we thought the best episodes of Game of
Mhm.
Thrones were, and we all did it before we watched Winds of Winter.
I
And
did
we
it.
all-
I did it after.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you did it
I
after,
think it
but a
was
lot
smart.
of us did, and we all gave Battle of the Bastards. The way it was is you had to give, like the highest score to one, and then
Mhm.
go back. We all gave Battle of the Bastards the highest score, pretty much. There's a few people who didn't.
Taylor
but,
did not. She was literally the only person.
But what I was
gave,
gonna say.
Surprise,
Winter Highest.
surprise.
But what I
Well,
was gonna
which
say
before
is,
there.
and then Winds
right,
of Winter came out, and everyone changed it who had Battle of the Bastards. Literally, it went from that was now the 9, and Winds of Winter was 10 for I want to say 5 of us.
Yeah.
All switched our answer. And that's kind of how I felt watching the episode. I went in there and I'm like, there's no way it's gonna be better than Battle of the
Oh,
Bastards.
no.
And then it
Yeah.
started, and you were like, what is happening?
Those opening first 10-15 minutes are probably my favorite moments of TV
Oh, it
ever.
was so cool. I was actually listening to the soundtrack from that today.
Jessica has been lately too.
Yeah.
I know Tony has as well.
I think Winds of Winter is probably Light of the Seven is really good too, but Winds of Winter is an awesome
Mhm.
song.
They're both, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then the other one was most watched, correct, of the series.
Mhm. Most watched.
Once again, not surprising.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with Battle of the Bastards being the second highest for at least this season, I believe. That's not surprising.
I think what's so crazy about Game of Thrones though is it's just consistently good. Like my sister just got into it. Like
Yeah.
I know people who are posting on Facebook that they just started watching the show
Mhm.
like this past season and they're just blown away. And it's so cool that people are starting at different places
Yeah.
and
And time.
Yeah.
I will go on a limb though and say that season 5 is not consistently good.
yeah. But
Yeah.
you know
It's
so,
consistently better than average.
Even when it's at its worst, though, it's not.
It's still better than most
Yeah,
shows.
It's just a
exactly.
little
It's
slow.
still better than most shows.
yeah.
So
Alright.
like if you're watching it and you don't watch Game of Thrones, it's pretty much the best show out there.
Yeah.
I
Because
would
its
say,
worst
yeah.
season is better than most shows.
Yeah, like I've seen people like recently, especially with the season finale, post on Facebook like pictures and be like, I'm gonna be honest, I've never watched an episode of Game of Thrones. Like, that's not a bragging. That sucks. I'm sorry.
Like, you're done.
Yeah, like not even an insult, but like I feel bad for you.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
so what are we doing next?
So we are moving on to movie news. We have 2 movies this week that were announced for 2018 release date, and they are Pacific Rim and
2.
and Wreck-It Ralph 2
Yeah, so sequels.
sequels,
Okay.
full sequels.
And go.
So, yeah, let's talk.
Opinions.
I love Pacific Rim. I'm stoked.
I hated Pacific Rim so much it was unreal.
I didn't really care for it.
Wasn't a fan.
God,
but,
I'm glad you
know,
agree. One time, sorry, go ahead.
No, it's just the kind of movie that I feel like we would like, but for some reason just didn't
That's
click. Like, we
exactly
love
how I
We
monsters.
were very hyped up for it.
Yeah.
Like we were like, oh, this is gonna be great, and then like 30 minutes in, we were like, no,
Okay.
but we'll finish it out. We'll finish it out, and we
the
watched.
entire movie was that Charlie Day looked really hot.
Yes.
To be fair, like I don't think it's like the best movie ever. It was fine for what
No,
it
that's
was,
cool.
which
It's
is a
cool you can
monster
enjoy it
movie.
for what it is. Yeah.
Monster movies are typically not like high cinema. Like they're great, but they're not high cinema. And like I thought that was fun.
I think the biggest problem was that probably I saw Godzilla before it, and Godzilla was
Yeah.
amazing.
See, I didn't like Godzilla.
Oh, Godzilla was amazing.
I don't really think I like monster movies. Like, I think about it and I'm like, I didn't like King Kong, I don't like Planet of the Apes, I don't like Godzilla, I don't like,
Are you saying that apes are monsters?
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently.
Okay,
I mean, big
it's been a
ones are,
minute.
big
Let's move on to
smart
Wreck-It
ones
Ralph 2.
I've never seen Wreck-It Ralph 1.
I
Oh,
really
I want
liked
to add
it.
one more thing
Okay.
though with Pacific Rim. I think the biggest thing that made me disappointed, it was Guillermo del Toro, and I usually love him, and it
Yeah.
wasn't good.
Yeah.
But it's very
so-
out of his like normal
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
capacity though.
But yeah, we can go into Wreck-It Ralph. I just wanted to make a point.
I'm so jazzed about Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Yeah.
I love the first one. They said they're gonna explore like the internet. Like
I'm less jazzed about that.
I think it's a really interesting concept. Like internet video games. I think that's really interesting.
See,
Like,
I
it's
would love it
timely.
if they did if they just did a different style of game, because they did like a lot of arcadey type styles. I want to see like some RPG type stuff.
Mario is confirmed to be in it.
Oh,
That's
that's
cool.
exciting.
Yep, Nintendo said that a while ago.
I wonder if they'll have other Nintendo characters then.
Possible.
See, the whole like
Calm
retro
down.
game thing is kind of what I found like attractive about the first one.
Yeah.
Is that was the thing, you know? I mean, we have Minecraft movie coming out
Yeah.
later for some reason.
For some reason.
I think that also is 2018. by the way.
Man. Yeah, Angry Birds. Like, you know, those games have their thing, but I don't know. I'll give it a chance.
Emily, you need to watch it. I think you'd like it.
Yeah,
I
you
know,
can-
I
cut off
haven't-
like 3 seconds ago. Jeez. Oh
I just
god.
want to say, I haven't watched it for no particular reason.
We haven't.
We need to
Yeah.
do a double
You guys have-
feature, Wreck-It Ralph and Zootopia, because Zootopia was
I
adorable.
I haven't seen that.
It's so cute, and
For
I loved
like
it.
a second, I was gonna be like, "Have you guys seen Finding Dory?" And then I forgot that like we went
literally
with you.
watched
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
So.
All right.
You have a good memory, just like Dory.
Oh my god, no, I feel like that sometimes.
got short-term memory loss.
Like the other day, I was like, I couldn't even count to 5.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was
That
doing.
was bad. Check out Thomas's boardroom video for party games this month.
Yes. So I kind of breezed over television news. There was one thing that I put later on my list, and I just saw it, and I was like, ooh, I should have threw that up with television. So we're gonna cover it now
Amanda.
while we're still in. Yeah, exactly. So 12 Monkeys and Preacher were both which is kind of cool because Preacher just came out.
Yeah, I
12
think it's on
Monkeys-
episode 5 right now.
Yeah, they were both renewed.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk.
Speaking of Preacher, David has a great article up on the site about
Yeah.
how to get into Preacher. So, and he loves it right now.
And
so.
I think that's really important because if you, I am a comic book person and I had never read Preacher.
No.
So for me, like I had heard of it. I used to work at a comic store where I put it away. Like I remember seeing it, but I never read it. So I think that him having the article, like check it out if you're kind of interested.
Preacher to me is like Hellblazer.
Yeah.
Where like I want to read it, but I haven't. And I think they're very similar.
My mom called me the other day. She called me on the phone and was like, "Listen, Emily, listen, you need to watch Preacher."
Now we know where you get the listen from.
I know.
I've heard
She
it's
didn't
good.
say that. That's just a me thing.
Okay.
It's just because the wine's kicked in, so I say listen a lot.
Gotcha.
My mom first texted me when she first started watching it and was like, "I don't know what to think yet." And then like 2 weeks later called me and was like, "You need to watch it, Emily. It is so messed up. You have to watch
never
it."
seen.
That's what I've heard.
I
I've
have not
heard
seen a
it's messed
single
up. I've heard
person
it's
say bad
bloody.
things about it.
Mhm.
I've only heard good things. So.
So yeah, we finished watching the season of Survivor we were watching, so we'll check out Preacher.
I will never stop watching Survivor. We love it.
Has anybody watched the 12 Monkeys show?
I've seen the
have not.
movie.
I've
Yeah.
also seen the movie, and it was cool, but I've heard the show is also very good, and this is the 3rd season, I believe.
Yes. So,
So-
and just for people, like, just to throw it out there, 12 Monkeys is on Sci-Fi, I want to say.
Yes.
And Preacher is on AMC.
Yes.
So, just...
I wish we could say, like, what days they're on, but that's not our job.
They're on Hulu, is basically.
Yeah, that's what it translates to for us, like...
But no, I wanted to start the 12 Monkeys show, but just, like, Sci-Fi is such a very weird channel. I don't really see any of their stuff on streaming sites. I also haven't really looked for it, to be fair, so it might be on there.
I think
I
it
think
is.
it is.
Okay.
I think it
Well,
is.
at least.
Well, screw me.
Hulu generally has kind of that stuff, because it has, like,
Yeah.
more of the mature, you know...
Shout out to Rick and Morty season 2 being up there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think BattleBots is on now. I don't know.
Which
I
is
like that
awesome.
show.
Time. Yeah, we actually showed it at our station. Alright, and we're down to how many more talks do we have? 3. Okay, down to final 3. Let's do it.
Yeah. Okay, so up next we have some video game news, which I feel like...
I wrote these topics, so like I try to diversify as much as possible.
Hey, that makes it sound like I don't normally
No,
do
you
it.
were
I
busy.
was busy. I
No,
was
you
working on other stuff, so he
No,
did my topics
no.
this week.
Yeah, no,
I'm trying to take credit for all my hard work of looking at the internet for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
What's the video game
What's
news?
next?
I don't
Video
even
game
know what it
news.
is.
Okay, so Overwatch has officially taken over, like not taken, I can't
Literally
talk.
taken over.
Overtaken is what I was trying to say. League of Legends in Korea,
Yes.
which is a huge deal.
I'm gonna go ahead and start.
Mega huge deal.
Yeah, it's the #1 game being played in internet cafes in Korea, which for forever has been League.
Oh, it's been like that for years.
Yeah, and also when Overwatch came out, it was the first time that League has been taken over on Twitch as the top streamed game in years, and it had knocked it down for 3 days.
Yeah.
It's back to being League again, but still, like, that's impressive.
It is. I mean, you got all these like really popular games, like even like Counter-Strike and stuff that have been around forever, but they're just like the king, you know, like nothing threatens them. So it's interesting to see something that new come out and kind of earn its spot amongst the pantheon of those things.
I think it's also interesting to note that like this article was announced right around when competitive play started, because like when it launched, they didn't have competitive mode. It wasn't ranked or anything like that, but that's out now on everything but PlayStation 4, I believe.
Yeah.
And so it's interesting to see like that's the thing now. So I wonder if that helped push it over the edge a little bit, or if the news is just a little bit delayed because it's overseas. So obviously don't have any way to confirm that, but it's an interesting thought.
Yeah. No, I think it's, like I said, I mean, what Thomas was saying though is you do see so many of these older games that kind of cement themselves into the top spots of
WoW
these
is
things.
still on top
Yeah,
spot.
WoW is still up
Twitch.
there. God, I'm trying to think of other ones. Like Dota will always be up there. Dota's up there.
Hearthstone's up right now. I mean, that's been up for
And it's been up for a while.
I don't know if Into the Hero of the Nexus has been up.
I'm not sure.
Speaking of World of Warcraft, is it okay if I go on a tangent?
Yeah, go for it. You got
yeah,
35 seconds.
One of my clients is like a woman in her 40s, I would say.
Yeah.
40s, late 40s, early 50s maybe. I don't know. 40s. And she keeps in touch with her son through World of Warcraft.
That's really
Like
cool.
that's like he's away at college, and now their way to spend time together is to play World of Warcraft.
That's
together.
adorable.
Isn't
and
that so
what's funny
cool?
is I got 3 seconds, but I actually got the World of Warcraft itch the other day and started downloading it. And I was like, cut off. But I actually downloaded it, but I was
You're
like,
cut off, man. Why are you still
it still
talking?
costs
Let
money.
him go.
So
You need
yeah,
like a silencing stick, just like cut off.
like a riding crop, just like
Yeah.
Ooh, that might get a little too sexy.
Ooh.
Too sexy for the internet.
But no,
That's why
I
they
think
call it
Definitely not too sexy for the
trendy.
internet.
No.
Yeah.
So I get what you're saying.
Oh no.
No, but I had a
Better than Dom Trendy.
I've
Dom
had a
Trend.
huge MMO.
We're changing the site to Dom Trend.
I'm gonna keep talking because I have a microphone.
That's an official 2-minute topic.
I've had a really big MMO itch lately, and nothing has quite sated it because Elder Scrolls Online is okay at best, and Final Fantasy 14 and WoW are really like where it's at, but they cost money, and I'm not paying for that.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, money, right?
Why can't everything just be free?
Yeah, I'll give you.
What if everything were spiders?
What if one of my favorite Reddit subreddits, or not subreddits, but my Reddit threads of all time was the question was on the Ask Reddit, what if everything were spiders? And people just talked, and a lot of it was just the word spider over and over, or like entire sentences just with the word spider.
Then I would be a spider.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I would just be with my friends.
Yeah, and like, but like, if anything, like your eyes would be spiders too. Like that's how like deep we're getting here. Like everything
Your
is
cells
spiders.
would be
Cells were
spiders.
little spiders. Like,
Made of
Spiders.
atoms that were spiders.
yeah.
But
Anyway,
then, like, what atoms? would
Okay,
spiders
this
be
is,
Yeah.
I swear, like we have not been smoking anything. Let's
This
just
is
move on.
a different show entirely.
yeah.
We
See,
need
this
to
is
do.
what we need that other
Yeah.
show for. Is
Yeah.
for what if everything were spiders?
Get a little sneaking on our plans here.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have some gears a turning
I'm
up
trying
here.
to brainstorm
We
some
think
stuff.
sometimes.
Spider gears.
Stay tuned. It might be spiders. You never know.
The spider show.
Second to last topic.
Okay. Second to last topic. Final Fantasy VII. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. I'm excited. Okay, Final Fantasy VII is like my favorite. Okay.
Nerd.
Anyway, it's getting a Monopoly game, so you too can become a gillionaire.
Ready? Go. Oh my god. First of all, shut up. You should never be allowed to talk.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
I know you are.
Okay.
Thomas and Emily both have never played Final Fantasy VII, correct?
Nope.
Thomas, I actually had a conversation with you the other day about how you were interested in playing the remake, but you didn't want to play the original because of one, for time, and two, just kind of see how it was.
Right.
I think it's a really, I mean, we talked about how I think that's actually a really cool idea and how you guys should have a conversation about that on
Oh.
camera about when the remake happens in 2020.
In 22, I can't even talk. I was gonna say 2,220.
Oh wow, okay.
That's what I was
But no, I think it's cool. I mean, it'd be a fun little game to play. You know,
Yeah.
as far as like the Monopoly version goes of the remake. Yeah, so I think it's one of those.
I'm gonna like open it up and just be sobbing into the board game. Thomas is gonna be like, we're recording, and I'm just gonna be crying, holding the little figures of Cloud.
I'm curious to see what the pieces are going to be.
Yeah, because I've been thinking that too. Like, are they gonna be characters, or are they gonna be like, I don't know, because like I could see them doing like a little chocobo, a little
Like
noodle,
objects.
a buster sword.
Yeah, Buster Blade.
Buster Blade.
Sephiroth Sword of the Massive Moon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Lord of the Rings Monopoly,
Yeah.
the pieces were characters.
Mhm.
Okay.
I think
Right.
it
They did that
probably
with a lot of
will be
licensed material.
characters.
Yeah.
We were talking earlier, we thought it was kind of weird. I don't think it's necessarily weird that they're making a Monopoly version, because there's a lot of licensed Monopoly. Like, that's
Yeah.
just the go-to to license. I think more it's a missed opportunity, because, it is such a story-driven thing. I would have liked to have seen a more creative approach to a Final Fantasy VII board game.
Now that you say that, actually, I would absolutely adore a Final Fantasy role-playing game. Like
Oh yeah, it would be fantastic.
Like established in like Elements or something like that.
Wait, what?
Elements.
Ivolus?
Whatever. And yeah.
It'll be bomb.
Well, Ivolus isn't even Final Fantasy VII.
I know.
Gaia is 7.
I'm aware of that.
Oh, okay.
Don't try to school me on Final
Okay,
Fantasy
man,
VII.
we're just talking about Final Fantasy 9 and a little Final Fantasy 7
she
chat.
could.
That was not Final
school you
Fantasy
on
9
VII,
either, so you're also wrong.
No, Ivolus is a 9.
You're wrong. It's Tactics in 12. Time. 3 seconds ago.
It's also, yeah, it is in Tactics.
You guys just schooled each other. Like, both of you so hard.
Yeah.
This is what it probably feels like for you guys when I talk about Lord of the Rings.
This is what our relationship feels like.
No,
all
this
the
is
time.
seriously like the conversation we have at home. Like, this is 100% similar.
How have we been dating for 7 years? The
Because
world
we
will never
both
know.
are dorks.
Yes.
So.
Okay. So, anyway, last topic.
Final topic.
Boom. This one is something that bummed me out. And it was supposed to happen this month, and it's not. That's your clue. We're going to go into it now.
No Man's Sky. Oh, no, wait, that was last month.
Yeah, it's a new month now, so, you know.
It's officially July.
Yeah. This is the first subtrending episode of July.
Ever.
Ever. Okay, so Arkham Collection has been indefinitely delayed.
Ready, go.
What does that mean?
It means it was supposed to come out in 3 weeks and it's not coming out anymore.
But what is it?
Oh, the Arkham Collection.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
the
is
Batman games I
Batman,
play.
all the Batman games.
You played
like,
That's different night.
Okay.
Except for Night.
So that's all the games. I didn't know if it was something like to do with comics.
It's like
or...
an HD remaster of them.
Yeah, HD remake of Asylum and City with all the DLC for both of them.
Yeah. It's gonna be $60. Great deal for that, honestly. HD remake. I was excited for it. We were gonna buy it, and it's been canceled. I mean, I don't want to say canceled because they just said delayed, but they said it is indefinite on when it will come out. So.
Which is really sad considering how the PC reception of Arkham Knight worked out, and that was a hot mess. It's still not resolved, I don't think.
I don't think so.
Joe played it.
Joe
broken.
is such a dedicated Batman fan that he played Arkham Knight the first day it came out on PC when he was literally like hitting a button and Batman would be like.
He said he didn't have as many problems with it, but Joe also has a brand new computer, so I think that might be part of it.
Yeah.
Also, it's Joe. Like, he would be
Joe's
willing
a
to
sweetheart.
overlook some things.
Yeah,
for Batman.
I'm gonna throw in this topic a little bit. Just the BioShock collection got announced.
I want to throw in a news topic really quick though.
What?
I think
I
think Joe's probably the only person who's just as excited for me that Ben Affleck's going to have a nude shower scene in the extended version of Batman vs Superman.
Anyway,
we're gonna get to see a little bit of the Batawing.
No.
Oh my god! No.
That was good.
That was
good.
horrible.
That was good.
What's funny is Scott Snyder, who's writing All-Star Batman, just posted a rough sketch of Batman, his new comic, and it's called The Giant Batarang. It's like this big. And he said,
that big, huh?
Yeah, he knows. Well, and he was like, the caption for it was like something along the lines of like, like things are about to go down when Batman whips out the giant Batarang. And it's
keep going.
Yeah.
Thomas is like, I could do this all day.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm also disappointed about the Arkham collection. Womp womp. Excited about the BioShock collection. Womp womp.
No, that's
anti-womp womp.
Anti-womp womp. So I think the anti of a womp womp is a woot woot.
Whoop whoop.
I agree. Woo girls.
Yeah, no, Emily is 100% the woo girl, so trendy.
Yes.
Eventually, you're gonna eventually just put together our personalities based on little tidbits we say.
I mean,
Emily,
that's the goal.
I know, definitely. But Emily's 100% the woo girl.
Yeah.
I
think that, okay, so
I feel like sometimes I'm kind of a mystery. Like, you guys know who I am, but not really.
Yeah,
You'll find out.
Tell you who we are. You find out.
No, what
yourselves.
I was gonna say is Thomas has a lot of really cool party games planned this month that we're all gonna play together, and I think that's gonna kind of give some insight into who we are. That'll be kind of funny to watch.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see this in the competitive nature because
Yeah.
other than the Injustice tournament forever ago, we haven't really had it then.
Yeah.
Which, speaking of which, new tournament's coming out.
Yeah, new subtrendy Fight Club. It's gonna be a new semi-regular show. Or not really
Well,
a
it's
show.
not a
but,
show.
like,
It's just gonna be like
It's a
some
video
Yeah.
feature
Yeah.
we have every now and then.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about once a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
We're gonna
no
get there
stuff.
and we're gonna
Yeah.
become anti-friends, also known as enemies. I'm
The
really not good.
opposite of a woot woot is a womp womp, and anti-friends is enemies.
I'm not good with negatives today,
I
apparently.
think
I like that the opposite of a
is
womp
like
womp is a woot woot.
wow. Right?
You're the worst.
Okay, we are going to wrap this up as fun as this conversation
Yes,
is.
we'll continue it.
And yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see you guys next week. Be sure to check us out on Facebook. Go ahead and check out our website as well. We
It's
have
super cool.
content
Super
up
cool.
for you, some awesome new articles. One of those is that Game of Thrones one that I mentioned earlier. Also check out David's Preacher
Yeah.
article. We are on Twitter. We are on lots of things. Just go, YouTube. That was the other
Yeah.
one I was gonna say. What you are watching this on right now.
Like, comment, subscribe, check us out on YouTube.
Yes. So we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
I lost count. I think that was 3.
Okay.
You lost count to 5? Come on, babe.
I was really distracted.